Okay, today I'm going to demonstrate the reusable fabric sanitary pad. They have two different kind of part. I will teach you how to make it. The first one I will call this was a wing, and this one I call this pad, and I will show you how to sew them together and layer together. First, begin with the wing part. Okay, the top layer you can see I used the flannel, cotton flannel. All the fabric I pre-wash and pre-iron to make more easy to sewing and prevent the shrinking. So the top layer is the flannel, and the bottom I used the 100% cotton bed sheet. And you need to put the right side together. So that is the first layer, top layer, bottom layer, and the other one that I put the very low bottom is the ripstop nylon fabric, so that prevent the pad will leaking issue, so that will be better to use. So now you can see the I attach the link about the pattern. That pattern is not copyright, not belong to me, and you can print out, but how you said you draw the line, the pattern on the fabric, and remember this is the Asian way, so we always use the line for the stitching line. In American they use the line for the how you say, the cutting line. So this one, the line, the pattern, the line is the stitching line. So you draw the pattern on the back of the flannel, and you're going to sew whole around. You don't need to leave the open. I would explain how. So now we are going to sew. Okay, carefully sew the 3-layer fabric together. So the curve you can slow down a little bit. If you not feel safety, you can use the pin to pin them together. Okay, I meet you at the end. Okay, now I done sewing the whole round, so I'm going to cut. Let you see. I will leave about a 1/4 inch, so be really careful to cut it off. After you cut them off, you remember to at a curve, really curve area, you snap. So when you turn right side up, will be the curve will prettier. Okay, so now you check, and the other side is the nylon fabric. At the middle is the back. Okay, now we need to really careful to cut the flannel part. Don't be panic. You just really careful to kind of separate the layer. You just need to pull out the flannel fabric, and you're going to cut probably 3 or 4 inch opening, just that you can turn the fabric. Okay, don't be worried, because even you think, oh, why I cut the opening at the flannel, but after you sew another pad to attach, this opening will be covered. So you can see I cut the slit in at the flannel layer to turn the right side out, using the pointy tool to smooth under edge from the inside. I use the chopstick to smooth the edge from inside. So there, after you're doing this, you are going to sew another layer, another round of stitches to let the 3 layer of the fabrics to stable. So you're going to smooth it. And sew around it. Okay, now I'm going to sew about a 1/4 inch from the edge. Sew the hole around. Okay, I finished the hole around pressing line. Now I'm going to demonstrate how we make the pad. Okay, now is still the 3 layers. This is the bottom layer. I use the same, the 100% cotton bedsheet, just like this. And at the middle, I put the quilting batting, the 100% cotton, 100% cotton quilt batting. So I put the 2 layers. And the first layer is the bedsheet, is the back, and the middle is the, how you say, the attach. You can touch with your skin the flannel. So the 2 were right side up together. So the bed, top, and the batting. So we are going to sew the same, the complete around. Okay, I'm done sewing, so I'm going to cut. Remember, we're going to cut about a 1/4 inch. And before you cut, you're going to check if any stitches perfect. If not really good, you can do more stitches. Now I'm cutting. Okay, so now the same, you need to really careful to pull out, separate the back and the flannel. The same, I cut some opening. The same, I'm going to turn right side up. The same, I use my chopstick to smooth the edge from the inside. You can find any kind of smooth tool to doing this step, but I'm Asian, so the chopstick is the most easy tool I can find. Okay, if you finish this one, you can attach your wing and the pad together. You just layer them at the middle. And we are going to, so you see, we are going to cover the 2 opening. So you're not going to worry about the opening. So you layer them together. You can use the pin to secure. And we are going to stitch another stitches all around the pad. So the pad and the wing can stable together. Okay, after I sew the whole rounding stitches to attach the wing and the pad together, I'm attached the 2 the whole set, the snap button. So after you put that. I'm not going to demonstrate how you put on the snap button. You can see another tutorial to learn how to do in that. So that is how I made the reusable fabric sanitary pad. Thank you.